Welcome back, everyone. I'm OP, and in today's episode, we will be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCS 2024 Spring Split matchups. Now, without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Progress as well.
APA might be in trouble here. Here's caught between everyone, and there's just no point to try and flash. That's first blood for Immortals.
The Disberry gank. This is a solo queue specialty. 3 camp topside gank here. It is indeed focusing the Volibear, Renekton topside. They both have flash. Good luck, Castle.
All right, how do you play this one out? Castle is trying to chunk out Impact, but he's got Max Fury. Gets a little bit of healing there. goes for the stun as well, and he cuts off Castle's escape route with the Sky Splitter, and he flashes in front of the body slam to make sure he's going
in this area, and so it's to no surprise of either team, he immediately goes for the grubs. He's actually so sure about it that he smited the first one.
But
almost always you will save your smite for the later ones. He sees the lanes moving, so he's got to get out of there.
Remember, doesn't have flash. He used it in the top gank against Castle. Armeo commits his own to connect the ball breaker onto but he's still walking away. Impact allows him to get himself out, but the flash from Mask after the body slam from Castle connects onto
Yeah, exact timing on starting them up, and support recall came out. Rakan was on the way. As soon as saw Castle move, he was like, uh-oh, I better get out of here. But it was already too late. From that flash that you mentioned, when he used on
that forces Spirit Rush out of Mask so that his ultimate will be expended here. Ole's ensuring that Mask will be safe while he's pushing this lane back, but because is spotted on the bottom side of the map, there's no chance that Immortal should lose any of these grubs.
Now, let's refocus on team comps well after Castle.
That's a flash.
Nice flash, another thumbs up from Impact. He is having a very good day for himself. Bottom side is getting counter jungled, but there for TL. They go for the reset. Immortals pick up the dragon. Dragons are split. No early dragon.
Outside of vision. Explosive charges away.
They saw you, buddy.
Uh-oh. is going to use the ultimate right onto Armeo, and they throw the Kobe down. All so much damage on Armeo.
So it wasn't a full 6 stack on grubs.
Tower exploded. APA gets the first brick. Immortals are trying to move in to see if they can cut him off. He has a flash. If he can maybe flash to the Tom Kench and get eaten and swallowed alive as he is saved. is already ulted backwards, but APA might be in trouble. No, it's just Core JJ that gets caught out. A sacrificial lamb to make sure that the...
Zig's scaling here, so let's just go for the tower gold and maybe the kill gold.
Oh man, Impact just walks past Castle. He's like, I don't care, we're taking down this turret. The turret falls, Castle might be in trouble.
Lined up with a lot of possible picks, a lot of possible dives.
Oh, Mom is being used just to try and see if they can chunk out tactical, force the flash to make sure that it was not... Impact does have flash. The battle dancing coming in from Ole so he can get in range for the quickness. Gets the charm down. Impact in a world of trouble. 1v3. Looks for the Coal of the Mink, but it's not enough healing.
Not too far off, hitting the 225. I think they'll be decently happy.
They're going to find He has flash available, and he gets swallowed up by Core JJ to keep him alive, but they find APA on the backside, and there's no way that he gets saved out. The satchel charge does not save him. Mass picks him up. is able to trade one back onto Ole, and now Immortals are on the right side of the flank. Blue buff
charge.
Knock up from the Rift Herald, but it's only on to Core JJ, so he's not in any real threat. Mask is teleporting in the mid lane. Does not have Spirit Rush available quite yet, I believe.
Immortals have to be a little bit careful. Don't want to stick around too long. Everybody is
wide open, but Mask has a ton of gold. Almost completing his Crypt Bloom. Has the 2 components for it.
Armeo get the extra distance there, because if Vi gets in there with a Q flash or something, oh, they're starting.
They're looking for it. Core JJ already swallowing up APA, but is taken as prisoner for the side of Immortals. Mom comes through, gets some damage down, but Core JJ might be in trouble. Impact stands in front. The rest of the backline, but Mask gets assassinated by APA, and now it's all Team Liquid in this fight. Castle forced to run. Impact already popped the dominance as he's going to run him down.
Yep, Jan also hit 225 in that fight. It's smoldering time. The executes start coming through. Jan's flying over the wall. They're going to feed him another one.
Here comes the snot bubble. Here comes the damage. Jan picks up the execute.
Jan is having the time of his life. They're even going to be able to get Dragon number 2 for themselves. A little bit more resistances. That small little 143 damage, that doesn't matter. He did his job.
That's right.
And allowed the Ziggs plus Smolder.
Impact has just been clean with the movement. Sidestepping the charm. Mass has got no...
Certainly will. Huge advantage here. Castle does have teleport, but it's like, why even risk it going over there? Just keep split pushing. Immortals try and push in mid. Actually, they're going to go for it. Castle's coming over. They're walking over. Here we go. Armeo does have flash. He does have smite.
He has a control ward in the pit. He has vision. They put 2 down. They're trying to slow down the fight. CoreJJ is engaged on APA with the stasis. Cancels out the cease and desist. With the ultimate jumps on Hole. A tactical finds the assassination on CoreJJ, and he's
There we go.
Oh,
Once again.
impact. No flash. Has the dominance available. Currently in a 1v2, but Tactical is also starting to make his way down towards the bot side. So even if Impact survives these two, surely he gets cut off. The cease and desist is just going to try to lock him down here. Tactical will pick up the kill eventually. What can Team Liquid do while this is happening?
Really good pick here. And Immortals, their task is how do we close that range? You know, we pick people off in the side lanes. We make these fights.
Impact is here once again. He has flash, but I don't know if he's going to escape. The cease and desist connects. They get the slowdown from the barrel. Mask is here to guarantee the kill. And once again, Team Liquid are not in position to get anything done on the other side of the map. Trying to fight the 1v1 against Tactical. Gets the flash out. Ole tries to connect with the quickness, but only gets on the back. Tactical is able to get out, but they have the mid prio here. But Castle is teleported into the mid lane. Maybe he can look for a great barrel onto Yon, but it just punts him into safety. Not quite the angle they were looking for. That's a huge bomb from APA. Gets some decent damage down into Ole, but no one's executed yet. Might be forced to save by CoreJJ. Gets him out alive. Mass taking a lot of damage. Gets executed by Yon. Not quite the
Before they even get up to it.
Yeah,
APA zone him off with the bombs.
Nice. And the rest of the Team Liquid members are just burning down the Baron. Armeo cannot get in range as he's being punted off. Sub 1400, that's Baron secured for Team Liquid.
You don't want a slingshot comeback here, so they move on down, pick up the dragon, they'll reset and then push out.
And change. This Team Liquid are just going to start the siege. Tier 2 turret falls in the top lane. Rest of Immortals.
But here's the siege. Armeo's looking around.
Mask jumps forward. APA dodges the charm. Forced to use the stasis. CoreJJ has to swallow him up. Actually doesn't even need it. He's able to buy enough time. Yon takes the first execute. The second one goes down. It's a 5-on-3. This just could be the push that takes Team Liquid to the playoffs.
They're in the base, and they're looking like they're in playoffs. Here they come.
Damn the Immortals' resilience and persistence as they make one last-ditch effort. Tactical onto the backline with the killer instinct. Armeo sends it all, but he gets executed by Yon. Castle falls next. Tactical's the last one, and this will just be the last game of Immortals for the regular season. Team Liquid have the resilience and the fortitude to withstand and unleash Immortals and lock themselves into the playoffs.
It's also not sure.
No.
What?
Nah.
Is
That's
it?
crazy. What are we doing, River?
Still a level 1 Ivern. They're calling Huhi over. 753 HP. He tries to walk behind it. He gets the backstab. He claims the red buff. Does he deceive out of there? But he's got nowhere else to run. He's going to buy some time, but surely he will go down. And River Shaco not off to the greatest of start. It's a first blood for NRG.
It's happening again. Then, yes, that will be the game plan.
Hook onto Ayla, but he should be fine just walking on out thanks to the Aftershock passive. Oh, this could actually get dicey here. Huhi is going to flash to guarantee the root from the passive. Ayla punts FBI away, waiting to maybe flash the arrow. Great timing, but another dredge line means that Ayla still goes down.
Stacks. But, yeah, let's see about the bounce back here. 400 Thieves. At least River was able to get...
Oh, that was close. Does he look for the undertow? He pops the ghost. He wants to get in range. Flash, connect, sniper! This guy just does not miss when it comes to solo kills.
Oh, he's got the ghost, so he just runs on in, flash auto, gets the level up, finishes off the wave. Look at the wave dying to the tower. Wait a second, Contracts might catch him on the way out. His level 6 is here for Olaf.
Ragnarok, can he survive the 1v2? But the Ignite taking down, and they're keeping their distance to make sure that Sniper cannot maximize any chance for a comeback. Contracts takes him out.
Shaco is so fun for solo queue right now. Profane Hydra is in a very good spot for solo queue. And burst damage galore. If he's in there with an Olaf running someone down, you've got Ignite, you've got Hell of Blades, you've got Profane Hydra.
Game, not just for the sake of the game save, but because if they beat 100 Thieves, the uncertainty is over. They no longer have to worry or care whether Shopify wins their game against Cloud9 later today. Because
Contracts keeps on checking all these corners, but 100 Thieves, 4 members top.
I mean, Doklo doesn't have dominance. This is 4 members committed to the dive. Contracts is trying to beeline back to his top laner to see if he can at least provide a shield, but they just completely back to the tower, and now he has to walk back. He lost to so many minions. As now great hook by Huhi, and Meech is dead.
It was so funny.
Be almost surprising, but because we've seen it so many times before, Meech is forced to flash away from the package. As we were saying, at this point, it would not be surprising if Quid finds a way. As the Dragons have been started up by 100 Thieves, boxes are set up. The flash from Huhi tries to connect onto Meech, but the fear from the box interrupts halfway through, and Huhi just might go down to Quid. FBI forced to flash over the wall. Dragon still at 3k HP. Sniper pops the Ragnarok. He runs down FBI. Palafox is gone as well. How does this happen every single time, Kobe?
Beautiful boxes bait right there, I gotta say. Lining up the boxes by Dragon, and then Huhi hooks right in.
And under NRG remind themselves always face Shaco so that River doesn't get the empower damage. His bot lane, there's a dive, and good God, Dokal is just gone again.
Sniper and Quid, baby. Linking up for the bottom tower. Halo was seen by the ward here through the river. Doesn't matter. The goal is get Sniper that top tower gold. So looks like a little bit of the utility there. Let's see if they can get any picks. Ayla and River here. Dokal, I feel so bad for him, man. He literally was in urgent care heading into Super Week, had to power through it to still play for the team, and then every team is camping him and sending multiple people constantly to dive him, to pick him off in side lanes. Meanwhile, at least something here for NRG. Their comeback plan, trying to get that money into Corki. Secondary towers are worth so much. Good job from Palafox. He sticks around for the local gold. Oh, Rift Tail. Go in there, one more auto. He'll just finish it himself.
Auto attack it. Boom. All right, he's got it. Dragon has spawned at this point in the game.
Definitely a lot slower stacking this time around, but as we stated, isn't too much cause for concern, as they have many other options for scaling here as well. Quid burst damage.
Reminder, 100 Thieves. The most that they could play for is first place, but it would have to depend on them winning as well as FlyQuest losing. His Contracts is forced to flash, gets caught out by River and Quid, but Huhi is here for the collapse. Hallucinate already used by River. They try to flash right on top of Quid, but no one is there to follow up, and the Event Horizon is going to keep him stuck. And meanwhile, Sniper just completely took down Palafox in the mid lane. Another kill goes over to Quid. NRG are falling to pieces. 100 Thieves are tearing them apart.
It's a massacre! 100 Thieves are rolling them over with Shaco Jungle. Quid gets flashed on again.
But the Event Horizon keeps Dokal from being in range, but FBI has the damage necessary.
Well, use that to run down Palafox in mid lane. Now Palafox wants some revenge.
Uh-oh. Dokal, help! There's a giant Viking! He pops the Ragnarok, he looks to burn down Palafox, he gets one! Does he look for two? Huhi's brought along for help, but the Ragnarok is immune to the CC! He's burning him down! The lifesteal! He gets another one! And he can burn down Huhi, but FBI finally takes him out!
Bring more! He's good for two!
What an incredible debut for Sniper this split, as Quid is going to get locked up by FBI. The Primordial Burst does not do that much damage. FBI should be able to win this one. Dodges out on the W. The E finally takes him out. NRG.
So much fun in the last game of their season, which does have implications for if they finish first. A top lane play. All right.
Not again. I've seen this. Wait, oh, it's just... I thought this was live.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I got baited. I was like, there's no way this is deja vu all over again.
I thought you were just like, oh, don't show it to me again because it was so brutal. But here we go, Baron.
Oh, three-man knockup from Ayla. Mom comes in from the top rope. Sniper finds the first one. Contracts is not long for this world as well. The Undertow doesn't find him, but he takes out Huhi anyway. And the Baron should be theirs to claim. River burning it down, 2,000 HP. Contracts, can he get in? But he's being zoned off by River. The Deceive into the backstab. Dokal tries to fight off Sniper. They find one thanks to the help of Palafox. He Valkyries out, but I don't know if Dokal can get out alive from the rest of 100 Thieves members. Meech is looking for the damage. Does he have to execute already? Flap comes in, not quite yet, but he doesn't need the execute. It's just enough damage to take out Dokal.
Look at Quid. He's not even done. Quid's not even done.
Oh God, the Event Horizon, where does it go? Oh my God, it's just the Primordial Burst.
There's 7.4-ish, the gold lead. Up to 8K now after the tower. But 100 Thieves keep on winning.
Yeah, Jojo literally said, if I face 100 Thieves in playoffs, I'm celebrating early. That's big words. As we get River forcing Dokal to pop the Dominus, River's gonna have to run away. He's not getting out of that one, so 5v4 for NRG. Maybe they can hold the line, but 2 inhibitors have already fallen from 100 Thieves. My mistake, it's only just 1 inhibitor, but they're making short work on the top side of the map. Sniper pressing the charge. Here comes Ayla. They find the knock on the contracts. He flashes out. Ignite taking down. Quid and Meech still holding the line as well alongside Ayla. Huhi goes in for the knockup, but Meech has the execution ready. Mom, once again, comes through. And they get the inhibitor. They're trying to walk it out now. Quid, shield from Huhi. If he times it well, will also prevent an assassination. But this bot inhibitor just might fall from 100 Thieves. A couple more auto attacks from the minions and the members. And that's that. All 3 inhibitors have been taken out, so double super minions will be pouring into the base.
Yeah, they will. And all of 100 Thieves are going to be pouring into the base. You're going to get 200 Thieves here pretty soon.
Sniper forced to pop the Ragnarok to avoid the chain of corruption. Mom once again comes through the top. Sniper is able to evade danger here. River pops the clone from Hallucinate. Buy some time. They're waiting. Oh, Quid forced to flash away from the dredge line. Great use of the summoner spell there. Pops up Event Horizon, tries to buy space. They're playing around the boxes to see if NRG get too close and get feared by one of these boxes here. Ayla gets engaged on Huhi, forced to flash. The depth charge connects onto Quid, but he's able to distance himself well. Palafox still has the package available. He wants to look for a desperation. Hail Mary looks for Meech, but he's also forced to flash. A lot of summoners.
They're able to do it.
Does this story have a contracts Baron seal?
Not this Baron,
Nope.
but next Baron, yes.
Oh, next
Base. The energy team fight. They're lying in wait. Level 16 for Palafox. Oh, 4-item power spike, level 16. Corky.
last push. Chain of Corruption right onto Ayla, gets stunned up, doesn't even pop the ultimate because he doesn't care. Takes a lot of poke from FBI in the back end of it. Dredge line does not connect onto Quid. With the movement speed, Ayla forced to engage. The first exit tower falls. Bomb from the top rope once again. The execution are going to start coming in. The first one goes on to Huhi. Topless forced back. Palafox and FBI keeping their distance. They burn down the second Nexus tower. 100 Thieves will fade away from NRG's hands as they look to try and fight for first seed against FlyQuest.
A true tank on the side of C9. I mean, you've got Bruiser Renekton, but we're not really looking at any straight-up meatball here to deal with Shopify. Final pick, Tristana.
I will say that Tristana gets a lot better against the Dragon for grub trade is pretty good for Shopify. I think that they have a worse early game all around, so I think them getting a good trade like this is worth it. They're the scaling team, you would say. So the Dragon is the...
Disrespect.
I guess he's alright.
Oh, this could be 6 grubs. They're sending the farm.
I think it is 6 grubs, but
team.
they are also sending the whole squad there for the grubs. Don't think they had to send Vulcan up here for those. This might give B-Boy a single plate here.
Yeah.
Once they're facing.
You can see a bunch of assist me pings coming out in the red side jungle of C9 now as they're saying, hey, this is kind of where we're going to have to answer. Berserker has been left down here to respond to the crash, but yes, 6 grubs for C9, 10.5 minutes in.
Shopify should try to take control of this bot side here so they get a favorable dragon fight. Or
they're
just
going
dive
fast.
Berserker.
They just want the dive. They know there's no Kindred to save them this time. Berserker's going to get bursted down. Zazel should die in response. It'll be a 1-for-1 here at the start, but first blood's over to B-Boy's Kaisa. Daisy's tanking up the turret as JoJo's got half HP left. Vulcan has joined the fight with a bubble over the wall, but there's no damage to follow it up on B-Boy.
Not sure. Fly was going for an invade of some sorts, but
Getting crap.
he already... there was something. That was Fabers right now.
Maybe keeping Blabber on 1 mark,
Yes.
14 minutes into the game.
It's
been
really important.
successful.
But yeah, just Rufus in the mid tower here, the Herald anyways. But they all got mid tower on top of it, and I think they might be able to get top tower as well at the end of this round. Okay, they are recalling. Respect no deer.
Yeah. This might be too
Against
simple.
double tanks. Hang on.
Oh boy, Zazel immediately finding an engage here on Blabber, but now he's got to be careful. The calling from Berserker just going to burst this guy down. Blabber ends up taking the kill, and Fudge has made his way into the fight. Plus the baby grubbies. This thing's not long for this world, and C9 is going to go up to a 2,500 gold lead.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Shopify was.
Okay, this is interesting. That's an eco.
They want to go for it. The Ivern brushes are up. Fake out in the middle, but JoJo goes in for the engage. He finds Boogie. The burst isn't there in time to kill him, and now Zazel's got to try to play Interceptor. JoJo getting himself back here yet again. He's grabbing the kill on Zazel, but they're going to trade 1 for 1. The Drake is still alive as C9 wants to get the hell away, and they're going to... Okay, Shopify onto the Baron. It's already down to 5k. Blabber is nowhere nearby. Zazel goes in for the dredge line on JoJo. Even if he dies, JoJo's not going to find the team fight angle now. Baron drops, but so does the Nautilus. Now, Fake God's got to be careful here in the front line. C9 are trying to keep keep these guys trapped. Boogie flashes back over the wall. B-Boy flashes back over the wall. Fake God has no flash. Udyr is dead. The sacrificial tiger, bear, phoenix, turtle, whatever, all of those.
Not too bad. I think this situation where both teams are like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Shopify takes the... They get like a...
Had the energy loss earlier. Shopify does need to win for their season to continue.
Right.
This could be the last spring split.
He's going for the Dominics now, so maybe he heard me.
There it is, exactly. He could tell. He could tell what's going on here. As now Boogie getting caught out. The burst damage goes through, but Redemption saves him just in the nick of time. Now Vulcan's bursted down by B-Boy, and Insanity finds a nice double knockback. Fake God's made his way in. It's a double kill back over to B-Boy. Shopify Rebellion are steamrolling Cloud9 as Fudge tries to get away, but Shopify's hungry for dessert. The lizard is burning, and Shopify's turning their attention right back into the top lane. That was a disaster for Cloud9.
What a massive fight there for Shopify. 3-0-3 on B-Boy's Kaisa now. 2 items going on 3. They still have a little bit of Baron. We're embarrassing ourselves at the moment. But
I was going to say, why are you guys drawing attention to this? Just
because that's
like,
It's Lord Dominic's, so we got
outstanding message.
we got that in there. Yeah, letting them know.
letting them know, but now the engage coming out from Zazel. The catch, the damage. Jojo barely gets away back into Lamb's Respite, looking to keep himself alive with a massive counter attack. Jojo Pyun again with the clutch for C9.
Is that how it ends? No way! Out of nowhere, just like that? Close fight, but man, Jojo has been really showing up.
Yeah.
I will say, the first Dragon fight was bad, the pick in the blue jungle was bad as well, but it's always him.
Yeah.
It's the place.
okay. We're seeing exactly what
It
happened.
looked really good though.
Third Drake, he gets hooked. It looks like they're going to be able to
Finding that massive ulti to get C9 the Baron. They're up 3,000 gold now, and they've got the Baron for another minute and 45 seconds. They're already at plus 20.
I think they're going to want this turret for gold, but then like finding a way to keep deep wards and stop Shopify from having a good setup on the next Drake is going to have to be top of mind for them.
Shopify doesn't have a lot of wave clear. They can't really defend towers very well.
Baron still for another 15 seconds. Nami Tidal Wave goes out. Fake God's going to explode. Barely survives thanks to the redemption there at the very end as the Ignite was ticking on him. But now you got Jojo getting bursted pretty low. Stasis to keep himself alive. Lamb's Respite to keep himself alive-er. And C9 walks out with all 5 of their dudes still breathing.
Aliver.
Yeah. The first one kept you alive. The second one kept you more alive. Boogie's nearly dead. Shopify trying to get away now as the tier 2 turret's going to be forced down. And Berserker's ready to go in. Zazel goes straight to his death. Shopify in a 4v5. C9 still pushing up. C9 just wants to hard force this. They're saying if you're going to go after the Drake, it's not even spawning for another 15 seconds. C9 brute force down the tier 3 turret. Fake God coming around from the flank. Jojo finds a knockup on 3 again. The angle is there. The burst is down. And Shopify's already lost 2 men, but Jojo expires 2. Now Fudge cuts down B-Boy in the 1v1, and Insanity needs to mop him up. A double kill for Blabber, and only Insanity stands on Shopify Rebellion. A TP to try to bring himself back in to defend in time. Insanity has to try to hold this somehow.
I don't think he can.
280 carries and a
Multi
support
one guy.
and a 6 grubs.
It's tough, man. Insanity flashes away from the bubble from the Nami. He wants to burst on Blabber. The bomb still strapped to his head. Kindred, he dies to the turret shot. Insanity's defense.
3. That was a window. I think that was a window where Shopify could have capitalized, but I think they were afraid of the open Nexus situation.
Item to cut through some of the shielding coming out from the Udyr, the Nautilus, the Ivern. The Baron's already down to 2,000 HP. It's going to be
What's that
claimed.
range? Like 700 at this point?
Jojo, huge engage, finds 2, but now B-Boy goes back over the wall with a killer instinct, looking to take him down. Blabber's here in the front, and Lamb's Respite's already used. B-Boy finds the kill on Jojo. What looked like it might have been the angle here for Cloud9. It's Shopify's fight to keep going. A snipe nearly kills Blabber, but he barely hangs on. B-Boy making the outplay against Jojo's engages. Berserker goes in looking for the 1v4. Vulcan gets the kill on Fake God, but it's going to be traded back against Berserker.
Can I just push on mid here?
They can push a lot, but they don't have Baron, so Blabber, Fudge, and Vulcan can probably suicide to keep these waves alive.
It's probably just a few towers, yeah.
They have
Oh my
280
God.
carries, though, and Zazel could tank.
Dude,
There's a
was-
chance.
That was insane by Insanity. The ulti over the wall into B-Boy's ultimate, chasing him over the wall and finishing him off. That was actually a crazy combo. Might have been not on purpose, but that was sick.
Okay, they definitely run out of minions.
Yeah, just 1 tower, 2 towers.
just a Gatling gun at this point. Zazel trying to hook away to safety. No, Berserker got him. That might just be the end of the game right now as Insanity has to disengage and B-Boys running to the safety of the tier 3 turret. C9 have the Nexus in their eyes. It is only one turret left to protect it. Berserker! He wanted to go, but now he got got. Jojo with the rest of C9, still looking maybe for an angle here. It's still 4.
He's so back and he just brought it down. I'm like, no.
So we, yesterday, the day before, we asked, okay, Shopify have to try to answer this. C9 got the Baron already down to 1/3 HP. They want to just finish this one off. Boogie and Fake God trying to make an entry, but the Baron is already going to be secured by Fudge of all people. Fake God and the rest of Shopify still seeing if there's a way, an angle to try to play the fight. Fudge wants to get away. Fake God chasing after him. Insanity coming around on the side, but the calling nearly cuts him down.
Even if they don't get the Nexus Towers or the Nexus, they can just get 2 inhibs and then go for the Eldrick with a good fight. They will have control of the area, guaranteed. Give it a good fight to Jodipune. There's no way.
It's just a
Shopify can
standoff.
win.
Zazel doesn't want to hook in because they're going to...
He will die one shot.
Yeah, he'll die one shot. They're going to get the inhib for free. I wonder if they just hold and try and get the Nexus turret too. Like, if they can just hold this pattern.
If the hook isn't like a game winning, he will just ult someone and then Jodipune flash in and kill everyone.
Yep. It's a game-winning or game-losing hook, most likely. Shopify trying to hold on to the last Nexus turret. There they go. They're looking to find the burst, but the Lamb's Respite is going to keep C9 alive. Jojo's ulti doesn't hit anybody. That could be huge, but now C9's looking to fight on back. B-Boy into the back line, but he ain't going to find the kills here just yet. It's nobody dead on Cloud9. Berserker trying to come back now with the Guardian Angel as C9 disengages. A 1-for-1 trade, but it's Berserker for Zazel, and now C9's going to try to run. They lock down Fake God, but Shopify Rebellion are in hot pursuit. Blabber and Fudge both looking to recall. Cloud Soul gives 20% move speed without your ulti even being cast. Boogie flashing in for the root collar, but he doesn't hit it. There's your Void Seeker. Fake God's still going. He's flying like a bat out of hell. Shopify Rebellion find another. Berserker dead. 35 seconds still on that clock. Shopify with a 4v3. Jojo, the Nico ulti, I believe, is almost ready to go again. Shopify still pushing. Daisy back on the map.
They want it. They want to try and end, but they just can't get the minions to the turret.
Come on, Shopify. Let's see what you got, boys. Blabber and Fudge trying to defend, but Shopify do not have the push power. The 9 seconds, and I still don't know who the hell's going to win.
3 flowers. Come on, fight at least. Go in and die while everyone else ends the game.
70 seconds left.
They just can't.
Just hook on the Elder.
Backline.
The minion waves are just getting destroyed. Fake God's gonna soak the turret here for now. Daisy's going in. Nexus turret number 1 already down. Now Fake God and the rest. TP showing up. The Elder, 5 seconds left on it. Fake God making his entry back into the fight as Fudge has already used Dominance. Nami wave goes out. Blabber's below half HP. The Nexus turret is not dead yet. Jojo wants the angle. He goes in for the engage on 3. Jojo Pune again and again and again and again. He brings Cloud9 back from the edge.
Look at Fudge's face. He's like, oh, he's so relieved. It's finally over. Man. Why didn't they do that hook play before Elder expired? Why did you wait until it expired?
The second Elder expired, they hook in. Jojo counter engages. Cloud9 win the banger.
Shopify.
Twist of Fate top.
He locked it in!
It did get nerfed on this patch, I believe.
Yes.
Second time it got nerfed in history, and it's definitely not as OP now.
Is possible. Dig some really good top and mid prio here.
Okay, Isles just going in. I said I expected Varus to be the stronger Dignitas in the neighborhood to challenge those, but XU, again, this is a very similar trade to what we saw in the previous game, almost identical, actually, where you have the one team going up for the grubs at the same time sustainable.
Absolutely, and it's going to hopefully slingshot Tomo. I mean, he's got the Berserker Greaves already.
Know what's going to kill you and what's not.
And they might dive this. They have the Viego here. They don't have eyes on Graves, but they're going.
All right, XU ready for the stun, but Tomo's already killed Masu. Busio now going to be your next target. Isles may just die to the turret. Oh, no. Now XU has to try to get out. Remember, he doesn't have a flash anymore. Inspired's ready to follow. It just might be a collateral damage to end up getting both. Inspired, there's the kill on XU, but Tomo lives.
FlyQuest is stronger.
Well, Dove wants to challenge him on that. Inspire trying to get away, using the ulti for distance, but Dove's got to be careful. He's only got 400 HP remaining. He has to flash out of the Dawning Shadow. No, but Jensen makes a massacre out of him. Spiraling Despair, and Dignitas is on the run. Isles should die here too. Tries to buy himself enough time to make his exit, but no, sir. Whippo's going to run him down, and FlyQuest gets 2-0.
One, so he's going to prevent the 6 grubs, but that was just a poor fight, and it's because of the items, right? Like, even if Twisted Fate has a bit of lane prio,
Our hands checking him right now. Let's see if Jensen can get away. Flashes, gold card's already in the air. Ooh, nice charm coming in from Dove. Tomo gets the killing spree, and my E costs no mana. My W costs like 30 or 40 or whatever.
Yeah.
So
say that had a purpose. Because he'd be able to get a
I got a stack.
But because he's spellbook, that was completely useless what Whippo did.
The other guy presses the button.
Rich, man.
Rich is
crazy.
Doing some goofy stuff for the Krugs. Rich is away now. He managed to use the ulti as an escape route, and there goes the Tom Kench. Jensen dies to the back end of the Q damage. The Spirit Orb from Ahri. Dignitas nicely played across 2 different situations there. They keep Rich away.
He's really a very impactful 0-0-1 TF. They get the 2 kills. Now they're going for Dragon. Fly doesn't want to give it up, though.
Yeah, FlyQuest are going to have a teleport to bring back some help from Busio. Yeah, FlyQuest have 4 men here to contest. Jensen has just now respawned. He's going to make his way down. XU has the smite, though. It's going to be a smite fight. It's claimed by Rich, but now he's got to be careful. He's likely to die here. Busio may just drop again, but Inspire's already got the first kill back on the TF. Busio gets away with an abyssal dive. Busio and the rest of FlyQuest are looking for even more, but they've lost Whippo, Tomo, and the Varus. This guy, keep your eyes on him. XU nearly killed by Spiraling Despair, but Severing Bolt can't find the snipe for the execution. Dignitas still trying to get everybody out. Masu in hot pursuit. Tomo. Oh, no, man. That was... Oh, he's trying. It'll be a 1-for-1 there. Make it a 2-for-1 at the very end if Isles actually drops. Enough damage comes in through Airy. It's a double kill. Dove, nice interrupt there on the TP. Stops Whippo from joining the fight, but Tomo again is in trouble. The Varus, when you give all the resources to one guy, that guy's gotta stay alive.
Varus up.
And now both bot laners of Dignitas
and Hui, so it's the top side of Dig trying to stop them here.
Well, Rich just gave him food delivery straight to the door. FlyQuest still on the Baron now. XU and Dove cannot approach. It might be slow, but the thing is dropping, and FlyQuest is going to get a 20-minute Baron.
Wow. The last 4 minutes have been so up and down. Dignitas was... Once they got that third... Last 5 minutes as well, so he could be the difference maker in these fights. In terms of straight-up 5v5s, they go for Whippo.
Yeah, they want Whippo here, but that's the power of enchanting the E on the Udyr. You're just CC immune. He makes him spend a lot of time doing it, but they still get him and keep himself out of danger. As Dignitas still grouped up together here.
5v4.
Yeah, Rich is showing up behind him. Dignitas has him cut off. The tier 2 turret is going to die. Isles dredge line to get himself away. He does not want to be blown up before the rest of Dig can back him up. The Senna route will not find the target, but Dawning Shadow. Rich is nearly killed here with a very start. Inspire going off to the side looking for Dove as XU has to disengage away from Spiraling Despair. XU's about to die here first as Inspire drops to the Spirit Orb. A 1-for-1 trade as junglers are both knocked out. Dredge line will not hit the mark as Dignitas are not done yet with the fight. Busio right back.
I'd say Jensen dodged basically everything. They maneuver their way through to not only get multiple turrets, but also deny soul points. And we have, I think, back-to-back bangers.
This is doing it, my friend. Rich going after the tier 1 on the top side. He'll claim that. How do you shoot 2 bows at once, man? You have to hold it with the one hand and shoot it with the other.
Like, I could actually through the front line of FlyQuest, because it looks like FlyQuest has started to gain some control here.
Absolutely, man. Tier 1 turret reduced to rubble. These guys are going to explode you.
Yeah, there's no true front line, so the fact that Dignitas isn't ahead now does make it really hard for them to start, and that's a lot of damage on the Tomo early.
But there's exactly what we were talking about. It's hard to find those picks when Tom Kench is ready for the save, and Whippo can just run through everybody. Tomo's going to be your next target here, but Whippo dies, taking him out. It's a 1-for-2. Man. The Baron does drop slow, so there's that. Yes. It's going to take him a while. Dove, Spirit Rush over the wall, really just trying to force these guys back, get in their face a little bit. Isles finally making his way over, but Dove's got to be careful. I feel like Severing Bolt kills him in one hit now.
Rich could teleport in with his ultimate if they delay this long enough and make it a 4v5. They're making it interesting. It's actually a bit of a flip.
No, it doesn't look like they're doing it. Rich is going bottom, Dove left up into the top side. Again, the power of the Hui. If you hit Ahri with the Severing Bolt, as low as she was, I think she just dies. And they're not right.
Lock them into #1. Even though they have the same record as 100 Thieves at 10-4, they are 2-0 against 100 Thieves, so they straight up win the head-to-head tie.
Looking for their 5th turret of the game. They'll take out that tier 2 here in the top lane. They've still got Baron for another 60 seconds or so.
Yeah, they're just going to break this.
The minions are enchanted. FlyQuest are forcing this. Whippo is such a tank. They're just going to run Dove over. That is a huge kill. FlyQuest are not stopping.
And Rich actually has to come back there. No flash or ultimate able to be used by Dove. FlyQuest, they want to end right here.
FlyQuest is going for it. Nexus turret #1's already down. Isles is going to be hit by Spiraling Despair. He may just die. Still rooted up. There's your snipe. Jensen severs him. And now Inspired, the only one even remotely low, but it don't matter. Dash in on top of him, on top of him. Now you got XU trying to get away. No sir, no way, no how. For the first time in LCS history, FlyQuest finishes regular season in first place.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCS 2024 Spring Split matchups. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.